You're probably wondering how I'm going to connect Renfamous, Tim Doyle, Ethan Van Sciver, Cecil, and Guns N' Roses. Well, hear me out. What if Cecil and Renfamous wrote Cash Grab 2, The Search for Cocaine and Hooker Money? Madness, you say? It would never work? Let's take a journey into the absurd. Imagine a comic with a cover by EVS, art by John Malin and Kyle Ritter, co-written by Diversity and Cecil and Renfamous. Here's a loose story idea. Opening pages show the growing Twitter war between comicsgate and anti-comicsgate characters. Tensions are escalating, but there's a comics book convention where everyone will be attending. Maybe there'll be a comicsgate panel with speakers from both sides. This puts the players in one room with supporters and protesters. You can have Ethan playing piano and singing, Meyer signing jawbreakers at one table across from Mags Visaggio, staring daggers at each other. Everyone is there signing books and selling merchandise. I imagine Tim Lim in a bunny costume in the background. Cecil and Renfamous could be at a table together, sniping and dunking on each other, hate flirting. The kind of thing where you know they're going to end up in bed together, which of course they do at the end, with Nasser chained up in the corner with no explanation. Enter the zombie apocalypse. You have a bunch of convention goers suddenly fall sick and return as zombies and start attacking people, converting more people into zombies. Amidst the backdrop of chaos, you have Captain Cummings on a bike chasing B. Clay Moore around demanding his $40. Mike Miller could be crying together with the guy who thought he burned his artwork. Miller sees the zombies, ties on a rising sun bandana around his forehead, and starts karate chopping his way through the zombies in a desperate attempt to save EVS. Unfortunately, he is too late. Zombies Mark Wade and Dan Slott attack EVS while he's playing piano, so Ethan's song changes to his cannibalism song. Picture zombie Tim Doyle in a thong, bikini chasing Yellow Flash. Nick Rekieta, Jamal Igle, Shane Holmberg, and his chair could be arguing the elements of tortious interference and defamation while the convention descends into madness. Gail Simone and Kwanza grab cosplayers' swords and start chopping off zombie heads left and right, accidentally on purpose, killing comic skaters who haven't turned yet. Imagine Gail screaming about those damn critics calling me a cat lady. Kwanza, in his Kwanza voice, is screaming about white people and Trump voters as he fights off zombies. Dirty Doug Tennapel would be trying to baptize Nurkish to save his soul before he gets eaten. Heather Antos and the Milkshake crew would be obliviously taking selfies while Rome burns. Maybe to torture the metaphor, simile, analogy, comparison, you can have Ro Kamir standing on a table fiddling a lively tune while EVS plays along. Richard Pace would be explaining to a group of zombie backers that Big Hawaiian Dick would be coming out any day. Of course they eat him. Douglas Ernst could be a tiny character trying to get people's attention and being ignored. There could be team-ups, betrayals, backstabbings, and backholes being taken. Ben Henderson would be riding an alligator that eats G. Willow Wilson. Nobody cares. The alligator gets an upset stomach from so much SJW vitriol. The background has the convention-goers fighting each other and zombies. Marvel versus DC, MAGA hats versus I Am With Her shirts, subs versus dubs, trans versus TERFs, SJWs versus shitlords, furries versus everyone, because furries are degenerates. Your boy Zach and Mags are trapped behind an overturned table. Realizing they're about to die, tear each other's clothes off and make mad, passionate love before getting eaten by zombies. Sorry, Zach. Just some guy in his costume could fight C.V. Cebulski before getting eaten. Antonio Bryce and Kanan White could take a look at the madness, turn and run for their lives, only to get tackled and eaten by zombies, calling them Nazis. You could have John Delarose outside, not even be allowed in. A trapped group could throw Vox Day to the zombies as a distraction to allow them to escape. Tug could pull a Mary Poppins and float in on an umbrella to do battle. There could be an underlying theme that some of the comicsgate crew and the SJWs are trying to inflame controversy to get sales and clicks, a sort of look at the camera Deadpool style and winking. Cecil and Ren would have to team up and lead the survivors out of the convention center, avoiding zombie gators and zombie NPCs. I think an absolute zero PC approach would work best, just as filthy a parody as Cecil's perverted, twisted mind could imagine. South Park level incisive savage humor against both sides. No sacred cows. Rip everyone a new asshole. Be as offensive as possible to both sides. It's a work in progress. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Tell me if I left anyone out.